Yeah. I'm all screwed up today. Hey, good evening, everybody. What's going on? Hello to everybody in the side chat. I'm going to try and get everybody in here, getting everybody's points in for the members. Good news for the members. There is no live Saturday night. That's not the good news. But the good news is, hey, Gremlin's here. What's going on, Gremlin? Good to see you, my brother. It's been a while. However, that if you're here tonight, you get the same points tonight that you would get Saturday, because Saturday I'm going to be at the comedy night, so I will not be doing a members only live. I apologize. And the following Saturday, there won't be one either, because it'll be our wedding anniversary. 29 years she's put up with me, and I'm still alive. So she hasn't killed me yet in 29 years of marriage and 34 years of us being together, you know. So what's up, Mr. Rob Benjamin, don't you know? Evil Rick, Gremlin, Jamin Rooney, Fat Glides here, PA Biker. Hello, PA Biker. SNS Contracting, Greg McBee, 701 Traveler, Evil Rick is here, FaZe is here. Big Mike 135, Boy Dixie 1%. Hello and good evening and welcome to tonight's show. Really appreciate you being here and supporting, as well as everybody else. Let's see, who else I missed? My beautiful bride is here. Hi, honey. Behind the bars, 859's in the house, guys. They did some traveling. They're out in Tennessee this past weekend. Good for them to get out there and support Rolling Throttle. What a great company they are. Let's see. V-Rodder's in the house. Hello, V-Rodder. Robert Bocuccio is here. Let's see. 701 Traveler, Greg McBee, Mr. Cupcake is in the house. What's going on, guys? I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a while. It's been a week. It's been one heck of a week, to be honest with you. One heck of a week. Hey, Jack is here. I'm going to go over some very basic stuff, and I mean basic information. I'm not going to give out names or anything like that, but somebody very near and dear to my heart, I consider a brother from another mother, went down Friday night, got T-boned by a car, and he is fighting in the hospital to keep limbs and everything. Guy's 30 years old. The members know all the details of it. They went over on the members live because they met him on a members live. And, you know, it was he had a flashing yellow light. The crossing traffic had a flashing red light. 18-year-old kid came through it at Mock Jesus, didn't slow down, and T-boned him. So, guys, do me a favor. You come across an intersection, pause. Take that pause, because the difference could be you going home or getting a Lifestar helicopter ride. And that's what happened to him. So, without getting into too much details, guys, take the pause and everything. Hey, Corey, how are you? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let me get you your points for tonight. That's right, points. If you're here tonight, you're getting points for Saturday, since I'll be at the comedy night Saturday supporting the bird camp for children. So there will be no members only live, you know. I'll contact the Badgers. Okay. Thank you, Greg. We really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, Fat Glide. Really appreciate it. Great talking to you. Oh, okay, cool. Right on. Hey, Tiger Ward's in the house. What's going on, Tiger? Yeah. So he lost a foot. So far, he lost a foot. So just so everybody knows where they are. That's right. The unaffiliated guys, you haven't been there. I just came over from there. I was in their side chat. They had another great live tonight. It's a lot of fun. I always enjoy hanging out with those guys prior to my show. Great group of guys that have a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's it. Tiger saying hello to everybody. So yeah, so just take that pause. Seriously, take that pause. And you know what? As luck would have it, tonight on my way home, I almost got sideswiped 3 times from people not paying attention, not thinking motorcycles are out yet. So keep your head on a swivel. I want to see everybody here every Wednesday night, whole, happy, and healthy, and everything. Hook Dog's in the house. What's going on, Hook? Good to see you. Mr. Road Reality, John is in the house. What's going on, John? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, if you guys haven't heard yet, John's got an OnlyFans page. Yep. It's all about feet. Just saying. Pig's feet, chicken's feet, Yeah, I'm just joking. He doesn't have OnlyFans. Oh, man. So, yeah. My wife's laughing downstairs. I can hear her. But, yeah. So take that pause. Keep your head on a swivel because people are stupid. Let's see. Because I always forget about their life. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm kind of confused. You always forget about their life. Huh. Okay. Kind of confused there, PA. Sorry about that. But, oh, yeah, pig feet. Got to have pig feet. They're there. And camel toes. Got to have the camel toes. Got camel feet, so you got to have the camel toes. My wife says spooker feet. That's her favorite feet. Tiger's in the house. Oh, let's see. Let's see. All the dum-dums are out. Dad, no kidding. Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. 3 people who ran me off the road weren't on the phone or tried to run me off the road. Weren't even on their phone. They were just being stupid. I could see if we were trying to merge into the same lane. No, but I'm already established in that lane. Crumpy old man. That's right. Moose knuckle. Gotta love it. So maybe I need a louder exhaust with a louder stereo. I don't know. If the 1,000-watt amp with 4 speakers isn't enough, and the Sawicki pipe with a cam isn't enough. So, I don't know. I might have to do something different so people can hear me. Maybe the Shark Demon headlights aren't bright enough. They can't see me. I have no idea. Let's see. Pepperoni rolls too, if going. Yeah. I'll be in West Virginia. I can't wait, man. Can't wait for that. I'm going to be at Mob of the Mountains in West Virginia. So, Boy Dixie, I hope you're going for Mob of the Mountains. If you haven't done anything yet, get out there. Yeah, Big Mike says offensive riding. Absolutely. I actually try and do a little offense and defense at the same time. But it doesn't always work out, Doesn't always work out. Hey, Dark Souls is in the house. What's going on, Dark? Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry for your technical problems you're having tonight on the affiliate, but you know what? We love you. It's called a gun, attention getter for sure. Oh, okay. Yeah. That would definitely get some attentions. So yeah, this is within less than 20 miles of me traveling home. 3 people tried to, sideswipe me, run me off the road because I guess they felt that lane was meant for them and they are more important than me, which I don't think they're more important than me or I'm more important than them, but they felt they were more important than me and, run me off the road. So, I did say hello to them as I blew the horn and passed them. So it is what it is. Yeah. Cupcake's right. Assholes don't care to just move all over us. Like, yep. Well, one day they're going to find out the hard way, Folks, my name, Pest Control. Oh, there you go. that gets you arrested in the Northeast Hook. Well, yeah, it does. It does, especially in the communist state of Connecticut. I need an air horn? Yeah, maybe. A train horn. Oh, that'd be a good one, you know? No, it didn't cost from AmeriCorey. You know? Oh, there you go. A good spark plug. Yeah, I got to start saving to use spark plugs for that. Reach in the glove box and pink. Let's see. Actually, a pellet pistol works great. It's not considered a gun by law. Right on. Yeah. The Right Light Podcast. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Glad you're here. No chrome on my bike. I do everything, get rid of the chrome. You know, chrome. No chrome for me. No chrome for me. Jack, my brother, cautiously aggressive. Thank you very much, man, for the super chat. You are the man with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. You are the man. They wouldn't hear a train horn. That's true. Yeah, Brian, you out riding it? That's a very good question. Very good question. That's right. Black it out. Let's see. Chrome on chrome for you. That's right. You do have a beautiful bike, Bob. You really do. Let's see. My tank dash thing blinds me all. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about the tank dashes being chrome, because that sun will hit it and blind you. That's why I'm happy I went to all black. You know what I mean? Yeah, chrome don't get you home, but it helps you get laid. So I heard. You know, I'm a happily married man, so you know. Yeah, save ball bearings in your pocket. Half-inch balls. No, there you go. Well, you know, all the black on my bike is not paint. It's all powder coat. You know. Oh, nice. You went out yesterday. Awesome. Did you take the FXR? Did you do a little spirited riding? In a closed course, do some stunt practicing? Question mark. Gotta know. But as you can tell, I really don't have much to talk about tonight other than just rambling on about dumb stuff. Yeah. Got another month to your ride? No problem. I'm actually going to go be riding Big Mike's bike, hopefully on Friday. I'm hoping on Friday I'll be riding Big Mike's bike with the 135 on that Road Glide ST. Yeah, baby. I'm hoping. I got a couple of clutches I got to do tomorrow, and a complete Apex clutch system to do on Big Mike's bike. So that's going to be another video coming up. It'll be a good video. I feel it'll be a good video because I'll do it step by step for you. And what you need to do if you wanted to change out your clutch system to a complete Apex clutch system, which is all billet aluminum clutch baskets and pressure plates and things like that. It's an amazing system. I have it in a Spaceball. I'll be putting in a Big Mike's bike, so it'll be awesome. Evil Rick, you can get a slingshot ammo at Wally World. I think 5/8 of an inch. Oh, no kidding. Keep some in the pocket. Just flick them out. It must have came out of the wheel bearings. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Oh, we took the dyno. Yes. Or 3/8 of an inch. Yeah. Okay. Brian says, what? You didn't ride the FXR? Oh, wow. 12 months a year riding out here, but you got to deal with the liberals. Yeah, I can understand that. Hot dog. I do ball bearings. Just shows you that started rocks as far as I could. Good point. Hex nuts, $7 for 50. Good call. That's a good one. Oh, you've been out riding all day. Lucky you. I got to ride to work. And let me tell you, that is the hardest thing to do, is to ride to work. Because when I get there, I just want to keep riding. I don't want to stop. You know? Who's dinging me? They shouldn't be dinging me. They should be here. Let's So yeah, they should be here. They shouldn't be dinging me. What the hell? But yeah, it's stopping and going to work. That's the hardest part of riding to work every day. And coming home, well, then you try to take the scenic route and all that. What's up, Breed? Breed in the house. Go on, Dying Breed. So, guys, I'm gonna mention it now. If you've been on the fence of joining the Dr. Harley membership, you're coming up within a month for the cutoff. That's right. The cutoff is in a month. So by the end of May, because you have to be a member of the channel for 6 months to be eligible for the giveaway. And what are we giving away? We're giving away either a complete front and rear suspension technology suspension or a Sawicki pipe, short, mid, or full length. It is your choice. I'd order it right from rollingthrottle.com and have it shipped directly to the winner. So if you're on the fence of joining, you're almost out of time. You've got 30 days notice. If you want to join, you want to be part of that giveaway, it's my largest giveaway yet. Now is the time to join. Just saying. Throwing it out there. You don't want to miss out. I don't want you guys to miss out. So, let's see. Late start for me this year. Probably get 12-4 to get. Yeah, well, some people are happy to get that a year, Mike. So don't, hey, you're taking care of you. That's what's important. That's why I hate riding to work. Yeah. Yep. I you know what? That's the hardest thing, Let's see. Hook says, my wife wrote her say, just played back and smile. Oh, nice. Nice. Good for her. Only 14K? Yeah. Oh, Dave, Hook Dog says. Yes, you have. Congratulations. If you click on the super chat, you could mark your, post your milestones as a member, how long. So, hey, good for you guys. 4 months. Mr. Shadow's been a member. Let's see. I know Guns and Baggers has been a member since the beginning. Same thing with Big Mike 135 going on 7 months. So there you have it. So, if you're a member now and you've been a member for 6 months and you drop, you just lost all your entries. But if you drop and you renew within the month, then you're fine. Oh, look at that. Big Mike gifting out 5 memberships. Right on, my brother. Thank you very much. Warren McClain, Tiger Ward, Droop and XAN Biker, and Sick Bastard. Nice. All got gifted memberships by Big Mike 135. Thank you very much, Mike. I really appreciate you and gifting out those memberships. Now, if you have a gifted membership, you have to be at the nurse level or higher, and the gifted memberships are the intern level. So if you enjoy it and you want to continue or be part of the giveaway, you have to upgrade from the intern level to the nurse or doctor level. So there you go. Yeah, welcome aboard all. Right, that done. Team desk calendar and get a new one for the correct dates. There you go. There you go. We are screwed now. XN is a member. Yes, he is, but he's not really. Not really, because he's at the intern level. You have to upgrade to the nurse level and maintain it. So you're not all screwed yet. Hey, Jamin. Yeah, man, Jamin. We be jamming, Jamin. Yep. See, not unless he upgrades. See, got up. See, even Rick is on it. Oh, nice. You were your left day last Wednesday after you were live. It still ain't got him yet. Really? Huh. I don't know what's. I'm sorry to hear that. I have nothing to do with Jay and his shipping and things like that. Try send them an email. Say, hey, what's going on? Hey, put this order in. Have they shipped? They might have just put the stickers in regular U.S. mail, and you know how slow they can be. Let's see. Is the nurse level guy with tits? Could be not, or could be a female, could be a male. You don't know. You don't know. We do have them all shapes and sizes. We don't discriminate. That's right. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. So, yeah, see, look at that. That's nice. And here's the thing, guys. If you're wondering why you didn't get gifted the membership, Mike doesn't get to pick who it is. YouTube automatically picks who the gifted membership goes to. I don't get to pick it. Mike doesn't pick it. It happens automatically, and YouTube gets to pick it. So, just saying. On the members only lives, if I'm working on a project, we'll do it together on the members only live. We cover some pretty juicy topics that we normally can't do on public live because of monetization and all that. Ask the members if they enjoy it. I believe they do because they keep renewing and they keep coming back, and I love every single one of them. I love you guys too. But I call it the Dr. Harley inner circle, and it's awesome. It's really awesome. There are some perks to it. You get to see the videos as I upload them. You don't have to wait till Sunday. You could see them right away as soon as they upload them. And I mark them from members first. Then, damn, all the memberships get them. Yeah, see, look. Thank you, Jack. He says they are cool. A little different than here. Some nights I'm up here when I don't have anything to work on, or it's too damn cold in the garage, or I'm working on a Dr. J's bike because we're going to do a whole big reveal of that bike. See, even Jack says it's worth it. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. Jack, are you back home or are you still out there in the Houston area? 701 says they're fun. And sometimes it's educational. People will learn. You do end up learning something. I've gotten that comment a lot. Hey, thanks a lot for the live stream. I really learned a lot. Watching, and everything is edited and uncut. Kind of like when I did Corey and I worked on his cams, when Corey and I did the motor swap and Spaceball. It's all live and uncut. Oh, you're still in the Houston area. Right on. Yep. Mike even says good times. You never know what we're going to work on. You never know what we're going to do. We did a 10K service. We did an Apex clutch. Trying to remember everything we did on a members only live. Can't remember all the projects. We did the custom dynamics accent LED lighting on one, which I removed. I really didn't care for it. I took it off. Zach, what's going on? The Bet Ring podcast in the house. Let me get you your points for tonight and for Saturday night, because Zach, there'll be no live Saturday night. I'll be at the comedy night. Let's see. 1K ride last weekend, shooting for 10K. Nice. Good for you. Within the circles, whiskey smokes of choice strippers. What else do you put into Doc's circle? Well, change smokes out for vape, no strippers, and wire strippers. Then again, strippers would be nice too. Maybe I get some to come in on a members only live, swing around in the shop. Hey, that'd be cool. He's stuck in traffic. He's stuck in the roundabout. He's stuck in the roundabout. Hot dogs. Oh well, actually, I even did a members only live where we made creamsicle moonshine together, which was amazing, and it was gone. It all got drunk up. Oh, right on. So it's like a homecoming for you to be in Houston. I'm finishing up Saturday. I was drinking margaritas, and now I'm finishing up tonight. Roundabouts for a bitch to get out of. Hey, Drew. Good evening, and welcome to the membership that you were gifted tonight by Big Mike 135. Make sure you say thank you. That was some good. Yes, it was. See, Bob came down. He had some, and it was some good stuff. Moonshine hot dogs are in circle. That's right. Pighead Parliament. Oh man. Oh man. So yeah, just been working here. Doing 2 clutches tomorrow. I'll probably do the clutch. I'll record the clutch I'm going to do on the 24 Road Glide. I think it's a 24 Road Glide I'm doing a clutch on. So yeah, I'm going to do the clutch on that. I'm going to probably do a video of that. I'm doing a video on the Apex clutch on Big Mike 135s. So there you have it. See, look at that. Showing the love to Big Mike 135. Thank you very much, Drew. Let's see. Fat? Who you calling fat? Guy loses weight and calls me fat. Unless he means fat glide. I don't know. Oh, see, up there's Drew's channel, guys. Droop in the house. Miss you guys. Miss Drew. Miss you so much. I'm glad you're here tonight. But let's do this. Let's open this up to everybody and anybody. So here's the link, guys. You want to come on? Man, can't wait to hang out with them again. Yes, we'll be hanging out. Are you going to Marvin, Drew? Will you be going to Marvin Mountains? I know I'll be there. Big Mike will be there. Of course, Rolling Throttle is going to be there. Dallas and Penny are going to be there. A lot of people. See, everybody wants to know. You coming to Marvin? Let us know, Drew. Yes, it will. Oh, awesome. Drew's going to be at Marvin. Cool. Right on. I can't wait to hang out with Drew again. We had a good time in Tennessee. Last year at Smoky Mountain, we didn't spend a whole lot of time together, but this year we're going to, at Marvin, I guarantee we're going to spend a whole lot of time. DDK in the house. What up, DDK? DDK, what's going on? DDK, the owner of the Slower Than Moses Speed Shop. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So, yeah. I dropped the link in there. You guys want to come in? Let's see. Where'd it go? I can't find it. So I'll just drop it again. Bam. If you want to come on, it's an open mic night. We can talk about everything and anything. Ask your questions about your motorcycle, any maintenance, any service requests. Yes, we do got to ride at Smoky Mountain. I plan on taking one day and either doing Cherry Highway, Devil's Triangle, or the back of the Dragon. One of those 3 rides I want to do. I kind of asked DDK if he would lead us on these rides, and he said he'd be happy to. So that'd be awesome. I'd love to ride with Dan and everybody else. So that'd be cool. Oh, here he is. Here's Grumpy. What's up, Grumpy? How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Hey, thanks for letting me jump in there with the open chat. Hey, I got a quick question. I mentioned a week or so ago about, missing oil.
Yes.
I could ride 200, 300, 400, 1,000 miles. Oil would be spot on every time. Come back home after an easy ride, and I'd be down, maybe a half a quart or so. Well, I did my 3-hole oil change, and everything is spot on as far as the oil. My plugs are fine. I got no blow-by in the intake. I mean, my exhaust is clean. So I'm really kind of beside myself as to, the mystery about my missing oil.
Well, it could be going in a couple places. I mean, it could be burning out and not leaving any traces behind in the exhaust because of the exhaust temperatures and the
Yep.
exhaust pipe temperatures. Number one. Number two, a bigger problem could be transferring from your motor to your primary, which I've seen that happen.
Measured that, and it was actually less than a quart.
Okay. Okay. Usually what I like to do when I do a two-hole oil change, and it's in the Harley manual too, not bring it to the full line, bring it to 2 dots below the full line, and then you won't be blowing out oil or burning oil or anything like that.
Yeah, that's where it measures. After I, dump in all the oil, the 4 quarts, and I'll let the bike warm up. I'll let it sit for 5 or 6 minutes so I can check the oil without, needing a welding glove to get the filler plug out. And it's 2 dots below the full on the Jiffy stand.
Okay, that's perfect. And
I
you're saying
mean,
you're still losing oil somewhere?
yeah, I mean, I don't know. The bike is running a little lean, but not bad. I mean, I've had leaner bikes, but it's running a touch lean. But I don't know. Just it's weird. Like I said, I can ride, a couple of 100 miles, 1,000 miles, and everything will be spot on. And then I'll just take one little 50, 60 mile ride, come back, and it'll be like, what the hell is going on? Because now the bike's got me checking the oil every time I ride.
Well, you should be doing that anyways.
Yeah.
I check my oil before and after every ride. Not on a like when I go back and forth to work. No, but if I like Saturday, Mel and I took off for the day on the bike, and when I came back, I checked the oil, and it's still good. But I got less than 1,000 miles on that oil change, so I'm not expecting to burn any oil at this point. Harleys by nature do burn oil. What year is your bike?
It's a 2016 Street Glide, the Rushmore edition.
Yep. So it's a
And it
twin
has
cam.
unknown mods. All right.
It could be going into your cam chest. Because 2019, they added the seal that goes behind the oil pump to the case to prevent excess oil to go from your case to your cam chest from sumping. So it could be going there as well.
Yeah. That'd have to be a lot of oil in there, though.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. Well, if ever I get enthusiastic, I'll pull the cover off the cam chest.
Yeah.
But of course, the bike came with Reinhardt, so everything's got to come off.
Yes.
Those freaking pipes block everything.
All pipes block them.
I have
not found a pipe that does not block your cam chest or your transmission cover at all.
I think the Reinhardts are the worst.
Well, I would tend to agree with you. I'm not a big fan of the Reinhardt heat shields.
I like the way they designed it on the twin cam motor is that they put the rear exhaust pipe right over the oil dipstick.
Yeah, huh? Well, I don't understand.
I remember on my old Road Glide, my 2003 Road Glide, at least the Reinhardts that I had on that, went out, did a funky loop and out the left side of the bike.
Yep. See, what I like about the Sawicki pipe, that's if I need to get to the cam chest, I can loosen up all the bolts for the pipe, pull the front pipe out, and get what I have to. Or if I'm working on the side transmission cover, I just loosen everything up, remove the muffler assembly, remove the rear pipe, and the front pipe stays there.
Yeah. Like I said, if I ever get enthusiastic, I'll pull the cam chest cover off and see if there's anything in there. But
well, there will be some oil in there. You should have some, but if you have excess, then that's where it's going.
Right. All right. Well, I'll pop off and I'll let somebody else jump in. Thank you. I appreciate the answers.
Anytime, man. Thanks for coming on and hanging out.
Yep. Thank you. Bye-bye.
What's going on, PA Biker? You getting ready for Gettysburg in July?
Yes, I am, and we just had a big meeting about that. We are all going. I think we might even set up a booth.
Really? Let me
Yeah,
know. If you do, I'll swing by.
yeah. It's still in the air yet. We got one more meeting to finalize everything and see what it's going to cost us and whatnot.
What are you going to go down Vendor Village or downtown?
Well, I think that's what the P's working on right now.
Okay.
Of where we're gonna be.
Yeah, because I know Vendor Village. I was looking at their pricing today because I was just curious what they charge their vendors, which really isn't bad compared to most rallies. I think like a 10 by 10 was like $400 or $600. 10 by 20 was like 600 to 800. I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't that bad. And that's for not per day. That's for the whole shenanigans.
Right. Yeah, so we're working on that. If not, we'll definitely be there. I'm ready to roll either way. I'll be there. So I'll be there every day.
Let's get a frosty beverage together.
Yes, absolutely. I might even bring some
some juice.
Some juice over. Yeah. I was out riding all day today, and I got home, and as you were just saying, I check my oil. I do the same thing. I check my oil every time I'm done as well. And I was wiping down the bike when I was done, and looked down. I seen a little bit of oil on my left shock.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I got a little bit of leakage on my shocks.
Possibly. Time to upgrade your shocks to suspension technologies.
Oh, absolutely.
If you wait until Gettysburg, you can have Tweedle put them on, and you can heckle Tweedle while he's putting them on.
Oh, I would love to do that.
Yeah, but it's fun to heckle him.
It is. Yeah. I see that. That's like my next big investment on it, but I don't have the funds this time right around.
But it's money well spent. As a matter of fact, I had a customer today was doing before the unaffiliated live, and I had to take shower before the live.
Yeah,
I haven't eaten dinner yet. I had a couple clients come over, and I was doing some consultations. And when I was talking to one of them, he ordered his front and rear suspension for his bike while we were there. And when we went to order the rear suspension, there was a problem with the website. I called Drew. He fixed it, and he got the rears ordered as well.
Nice. Nice.
So yes, Corey, Tweedle is allowed that far north. We got him a pardon, so we're good.
I got some weird shocks. They're underneath my bike. On my soft tail, they're underneath,
Yep. Well, those have zero oil in it.
Yeah. Well, it's my front shocks is what I noticed.
Oh, you talk about your fork oil? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, my fork oil, yeah. So,
well, the best way to fix that so you never have a fork oil leak again, get rid of those forks and put a springer on it.
Yeah, I would love that. I actually seen a soft tail the other day at what was it? M&S Harley Davidson up here. It was a springer, and I'm like, I tell you what, I come like this close from really trading my bike in.
I was this close to trading my Road Glide in on Saturday.
Really?
This close. Yes.
What was you going to get?
2025 Road Glide, and that was that Whiskey Fire Storm, which is with the Ghost Flames in it.
Mm-hmm.
That was this. We were $3,000 apart.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Then you would have had a payment. Well, your bike's paid off, right?
No.
Oh.
No, see, I live beyond my means with credit. Cars are
Yeah, same here.
bikes, all on payments, you know.
Yep, yep.
Hey, I just
Same
make
here.
it next month's problem, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, don't worry about it now. You can worry about it next month.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. But
So
yeah,
he ordered his suspension. I have to have Mike on front and rear. Still rides like a caddy, right on. Tell you, it's the best suspension. Uh, for his bike, it's going to be kind of interesting because I'm changing out his wheels. He got some beautiful twisted spoke wheels. We're converting his Street Glide, his 14 Street Glide, from dual front disc to single front disc. So we're getting all different cabling and a plug for the ABS. It's going to be quite the project, and I am going to record it, and we're going to see how that works. You know.
yeah, I can't wait to see it. That'd be cool.
Uh,
That'd be very neat.
so it'd be cool.
I got a bunch of work going to be done to the soft tail here over the summer, so I'm changing like I said, all the bearings and everything in it, and
Yeah.
I still getting that little pull to the left when I let go of the bars, pull to the left. So we're going to check the spokes, like you said, check all the bearings and whatnot, make sure that rear tire's not off, because I mean, it handles fine and drives beautifully fine. It's just the oddest thing, if I just let go of the bars just to like stretch my fingers out or something, if I'm going down the highway, it just wants to take off to the left.
Yeah. Like I said, it could be something as simple as your rear tire's not aligned properly. And that gives me a good idea for a quick little video, how to properly align your back tire. If you got a touring bike, it's easy. You got the cams on it.
Yeah.
And that'll get it close within like a 16th of an inch. But if you're having a soft tail or a Dyna or a Sportster, trikes are a different animal on how to align it. It's a pain in the ass.
Right.
I try not to get too involved with that with trikes because they are such a pain in the ass. But as far as, like your soft tail, I use a tape measure, or you could use a coat hanger with a zip tie. What I like to do is I measure from the center of your axle bolt to the center of the swing arm bolt. That's why I like using the tape measure, because I know, okay, it's this much on the left side. Oh, this is an 1/8 inch too short or an 1/8 inch too long. So now I can bring that in, go to the other side, bring that one out, and try and even it out. It's a technique that is hard to learn, but once you learn it, it stays with you and it gets easier every time.
Right.
And depending on your exhaust, getting the right side measurement could be a little tricky, but you could sneak that tape measure in there.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Chip was coming home the other night from dropping his daughter off, and his belt slipped off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it too loose?
He said the axle thing was loose. The axle bolt.
Oh, so whoever put that wheel on didn't torque it properly.
Yeah. Yep. And I asked him, I said, did you torque it right? He said, yeah, and he like held up his hand with the guns, and I'm like, no, that's not talking, buddy. You need to really make sure that's talked down right, otherwise you're gonna have the same problem.
Yep. Now that's an event I want to go to one year, is Spring Fling down in Eureka Springs.
Oh, yeah.
It's 20 hours one way for me to go, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
The riding down there looks great. The scenery looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks nice. I've watched some videos from there.
Yeah,
on some people. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a long ride, but hey, Big Mike's got the camper.
Yeah, well, I want to ride there.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's a nice ride.
You know, I would want to ride there. That's just me.
Yeah, I would do it if I had to back it like I used to. You know, now I do 150, 200 miles, and I'm like, oh, ready to come home.
That's a
I'm like,
warm up.
yo.
You need a different seat. If you're
Yeah,
sore after
actually,
150 miles, you need a different seat.
yep, yep. Well, you know, I got those rods now on my back, and
Yeah, that's true.
but I
Good
mean,
point.
a lot of people my age, they don't even want to ride that. No, even the younger guys now, they're like, oh, 75 miles. We went up to the hell was it? This place called Blue Mountain, Ridge Mountain House.
Blue Ridge
Excuse
Parkway?
me. No, Mountain House. Excuse me. Up there and way up here in Pennsylvania in the mountains, and God, that's only like
Is that on
maybe an
off
hour.
of 79
Yeah,
to Pennsylvania
yeah,
Wilds?
yep. And everybody was like, "Oh man, I'm sore. I'm sore." I'm like, "You guys are young bucks, man." you know. But one of my buddies, he's got the new ST, the 24 ST.
Yeah.
And he just put a new Sawicki pipe in it, tuner.
Nice. Did he order
Yeah.
it from Rolling Throttle?
Um, I really don't know, to be honest with you. I didn't ask him, and
And if he didn't, you got to break his stones because Rolling Throttle's the only place to order that stuff.
yep. That 1 minute I was talking, and the next day he's like, "Oh, I just ordered new pipes," and I'm like, "Really? Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow."
Yes,
I'm like,
Dean,
all right.
it is definitely worth it. I put one on my Road Glide. I love it. It keeps the oil cooler. I have not done a measurement of it, but as far as temperatures, I can tell you when I shut the bike off, my fan still runs, but it didn't do that with the stock ECU, but I know it came on with the stock ECU. You're gonna have to flash the ECU. But with the Thunder Max, it will run when the bike is off to help cool the oil in the oil cooler. So it is worth it. Heat is your enemy. Anything you can do to help cool the oil, cool the motor, that is definitely worth the investment. I have the Harley one. Thunder Max makes one. It's simple to put in. I actually got a good video of it, so if you want to check it out, it's in the video library. And I honestly I think it's worth it. You know.
Yeah, but it is definitely. I got to do something with my dual exhaust because on the left side where it comes out, it comes up up above where the leg is, and every once in a while I just catch that when I'm pushing it back, and I like to go with two on the one side of duals.
Yep. Yep.
So it's
I've
one of
heard a
my
lot of
next.
good things about the Road Sofa because Buss's DDK recommended that. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but seats are funny. You know, one person says, "Hey, this is the best seat." Another person says, "I hate this seat." You know, it's
Right.
seats. It's kind of hard to recommend a seat to somebody because everybody's different. You know?
Right.
It's like what bars do you like compared to what bars I like to what bars somebody else like? It's all different.
Everybody's
Anytime,
different.
Dean. Anytime. That's what we're here for, to help each other out. See, Guns loves his Dominator seat.
Yeah.
You know, I love my Advan Black seat that I have. I have the two-piece seat, the Quest seat from Advan Black. I love it. I think it's great. On my Softail, I have a Corbin seat. I love it. I think it's great. I think Mel and I were starting to get a little sore last year at the Hootenanny when we were right around 225 miles into the ride. So, I mean, you know,
My seat on my bike ain't bad. It's comfortable. I got the rider backrest as well.
Yep.
So which helps. Which is actually starting to bend a little bit. I'm gonna have to try to bend it forward a little bit more, or just go get another one.
Yeah, the Ultra seats from the factory are awesome. I have I have a heated seat that was for the Ultras that I use on all my prior Street Glides and prior Road Glide and this Road Glide, and it's heated. And Mel and I love it. We put it on for long trips, and we put the Advan Black seat in the tour pack. So once we get to where we're going, we have a nice seat to ride around on. But when we're en route and on our way home from an event, we have that big comfy seat, and it helps. It helps out a lot. You start to get that hot spot from, sitting in the saddle. Believe it or not, turning the heat on will alleviate that hot spot for me, for Mel and I, that we're good for another 100 miles before we have to get off and stretch, which is usually good for, if you're into a 600-800 mile ride, you're good for the first 200 to 300 miles. Then you start to get that little hot spot, and that's right in the middle of your second gas stop. You turn the heated seat on, and that'll carry you to your next gas stop so you can get off and stretch, See, Busted says, I have a heated row sofa trying to extend a period. Yeah. Tiger says, I bought 3 seats before he found the right one. That's what I mean. They're very very different for everybody. I just met after 1,000 miles on my seat. Right on. Run dominant 2-piece gel. If you have a 5-day straight, the seats are not. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Also got a demo seat. Take them at least a 3-day ride. There you go. You can go to your dealership and get a demo seat, and to let you take it for 3 days and do a nice long ride and see if that's the seat for you before you spend the money and just buy seat after seat after seat, because they're not cheap.
No.
I just got to, yeah, it's my third. Yeah, see, I have the factory CVO seat. I have the Quest seat from Advan Black that I use all the time. And I have the Harley, I guess they call it the Sundowner with the heated in it. And it's awesome for long rides. I definitely look for hooks and try a leather conditioner for baseball gloves. That work. Damn. Oh, no kidding. Okay. Seats are not cheap. No, they are not. You could spend quite a bit of money on a seat and not have it comfortable for you. Could be comfortable for somebody else, but not comfortable for you. And that's why, get a demo seat from the dealer and see if you can ride it around for 3 days. And they'll say demo all over it, Let's see. Plus it says, I missed my CVO seat I've had on the last 2 bikes. Yeah. Well, Busted, you got that new bike. Maybe, I don't know if they have a new the Quest seat or a CVO style seat for that bike yet. I don't know. Oh, see, Gunn says he bought 4 seats before he found the one he liked. You can always sell the other ones. Like I have a Saddleman step-up seat for my Softail, and that's great for, hooligan riding, stunt riding. But if you're going to be in the saddle more than 100 miles, that is not the seat to do it in my opinion.
Right.
For me. But the seat I got from Corbin, awesome. Love it. Saddleman, all others have demos. Yeah. There you go. Fully refundable deposit. Memory foam is no good. That's right. It compresses, and then you're like riding on concrete. Thank you, Big Mike. That's right, everybody. Hit that like button. The number one matrix for YouTube. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. Hey, I mentioned Rolling Throttle Harrius. Good evening.
There he is.
Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. There you go. Jack says, I bought a used row sofa. See, now buying used could be a good way to go because 1, they're already broken in, and 2, you're not paying full price. Yeah. I hooked up.
My Saddleman.
Yep. That's how I felt about my step-up seat. It's good for about 100 miles. After that, nope, 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 nope. Let's see. Been there, done quite a few. Check motorcycle swap meets and events. So much. There you see. Let's see. Everybody else put up. Yep, nothing else. Okay, cool. So the news. You're new to you Softail from last year, right?
Yep.
You enjoying it?
I am enjoying it very much. I'm actually finding myself riding that more than the Indian lately. I gotta start giving the Indian a little bit of love as well,
Mhm.
you know. But I like it. It's a lot lighter than my my Ultra Classic that I had. I I sold that because I just couldn't handle it. Not handle it, but hold it up anymore with my back and pushing it back and stuff. But this year I have no problem doing whatever I got to do with it. It's got plenty enough power for me. I mean, it's built a little bit, but not nothing. Nothing like yours or nothing. But it'll roll. You know, I know I 120 with no problem. With still a little bit of throttle left. So
There you go.
you
Yes, he
know,
has an Indian. It's a Scout. His wife bought it for him as a gift.
yeah, it's the Indian Scout 60.
Yep, and it had a cam put in it before you got it. You think?
Yeah, I had a cam put in it. I guess they would call it the Indian Big Bore kit or whatever.
Yep.
Indian
Okay.
Big Bore kit. Yeah. It's a
I'm not too
snappy little
up on
bike.
the Indian stuff, so I don't know what's available.
Yeah. Well, the guy that owned it before me was a vet, and he was overseas, and he wanted to get a bigger bike when he came back. And so before he got back, his wife traded it in and bought him a bigger Indian.
Like a
Some
chief
kind
or
of
a chieftain,
yeah,
or
something like that. Yeah, and my wife somehow got in contact with him, and got a little bit of information on the bike. So, um, only thing is the suspension on that bike is real stiff. So I gotta get up the butt and get down there and
Rolling Throttle
adjust
could
it.
fix you up with a suspension for that.
Yes, he can. I seen that, and that's like I said. Those are my two biggest things I want to do to both bikes. Give me some suspension from Rolling Throttle.
Look, all you got to do is bust out the credit card, just make it next month's problem.
Yeah, then my wife makes me her problem. Then
Just look, honey. It'll help me because of my sore back. You got to sell it.
Yep.
Because of the surgery I had with the rods, it'll help me be in the saddle and enjoy the hobby of riding a lot more.
yeah, that's what I tell her.
Just got to know how to sell it to her,
Yeah.
and then you could pull NCO on her and says it's for safety.
Yeah. Yep. No, she's all about the safety, believe me.
Right. So tell her if you're more comfortable on the bike and you're not in pain, you will be a lot safer because you'll be able to concentrate on the road and not the pain and discomfort from the rods in your back.
Yeah.
This suspension, you believe, will help you with that.
Hey, I can't fool her, man. I try. I try and try. She's a rider. I try.
Well, you know
But,
what?
yeah, I mean, she would let me. She would let me if we actually had the extra. She would. She'd
Yeah,
let me.
I hear you.
She wouldn't care. She wouldn't. She long as she knows I'm comfortable, she would do it. But like I said, we just bought this house last year, right around shortly after I got the new bike.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
How's Chip doing?
huh?
How's Chip doing?
He's doing good. I was just with him yesterday, actually. He was, other than his belt slipping off his bike, but he's doing good. He's working. He got himself a new lady.
Excellent.
Very well. She's not new. They've been together a little over a year now, but
Okay.
he's doing good and staying clean and working hard. His girl
Life
now
is
that
so much easier being clean and sober.
huh?
life is so much easier being clean and sober.
Yes, it is. Trust me when I tell you that. His new girl now that he's got is a real estate agent. So, they're trying to build his credit back so that he can get a house. So
Yep.
they can get a house. Other than that, he's doing good. He's still Chip,
Yep.
Ain't no changing that boy.
Yep. So just a reminder, if you're lurking in the background just listening and you're a member, at least step in and say hello so you can get the points, because if I don't know you're here because you don't write something in the side chat, you're not getting any points for tonight. Just saying. And since there's no members live this Saturday, because I'll be at the comedy night, I'm giving out points for Saturday. So if you're a member, they're doubling your points tonight, because today and Saturday you get the same points. Just saying. If you're not here, you get no points for tonight and you get no points for Saturday. Oh, right on. See, he's working you know what he's doing? He's fulfilling the order that I made today from the garage.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah. I had the customer order directly while he was here, and I was talking to him, and he was here for a consultation, and the rear shock showed out of stock. So I says, no, that ain't right. I called Drew. I called him up. We talked. He's like, oh, I got to change that because, yeah, they're in stock. And boom, got those ordered. So we're doing custom wheels. We're doing dual to single disc conversion. And we're doing suspension technologies, front and rear. And he purchased Dr. J's exhaust was on her bike, but won't be going on it with the whole new stuff.
Wow. We spent a lot of money there.
Yep. Well, Dr. J's bike is going to be amazing. I will be getting the powder coating back this week. I was talking to powder coater yesterday as I dropped off 6 more items. So, yeah.
Wow.
So, once that stuff comes back, I'm going to start putting her bike together. And then once it's all together, we have it all set and running. We're going to do a big reveal, a whole video for it, and it's going to be my Feast of Resistance. It's going to be my Mona Lisa.
Yeah. Did you have her on the show one time?
Yes, she was on with Big Mike 135. They were on. We were talking about Journey Home Recovery when they had the poker run last year. It was it was a good live. I enjoyed having them on.
I remember that. Yeah, that was a good live. It was good.
We are replacing the cam and Dr. J's bike, DDK. Yes, we are. We got a nice cam coming for it. It's the Rolling Throttle Secret Sauce cam, so it's going to be amazing. Oh, look at that. See? Nice.
She should be giving a delivery. Oh, here you go.
We ordered, for Rolling Throttle, we ordered a Clockworks windshield, an air cleaner, an Arlen S. air cleaner, a cam kit, a Thunder Max ECU with wideband O2s. She's getting my old exhaust that was my Road Glide, which was the Fuel Moto Jackpot head pipe with the Tap Performance 4.5-inch rounds with zombie baffles and the torque cones and Z-rings. So her bike is going to be, plus all the paint work that she had done, and all the powder coating that we're having done, this bike is going to be a whole new bike. And I can't wait to see her face and Big Mike's face, because I won't show them any pictures. They've seen the paint laid out on blankets on the floor and on a table in his garage. They have not seen it with the gauge cluster put together on her Road Glide, with the inner and outer fairing on, with the front fender on, with the rear fender on. So once all that comes together, it's going to be beautiful. I'm telling you.
You got to do a live reveal.
Well, it's going to be recorded, not live.
Well,
so
yeah.
I idea how I'm going to do it, and I hope it comes out half as good as I hope, because if it does, it's going to be amazing.
Cool. I got to keep an eye out on that.
Yep.
Definitely. Definitely.
The only person who's seen it besides me is Mel.
Mel, yeah. You're lucky, Mel. I got them phantom pipes on mine. It came with the phantom, whatever they're called.
I don't know.
Yeah. Phantom Cobra pipes or whatever. They don't sound bad, when you let off the throttle, it makes that kind of like, not a backfiring sound, but
A lean pop.
yeah.
I like that sound.
Yep. A buddy of mine calls me popcorn. What do you mean call me popcorn? Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I can't wait. Drew, I will be calling you for support with the Thunder Max. I have the software already downloaded, installed, ready to go. So once I'm ready, I'm going to have you on the phone, and we're going to probably work together and maybe do like a FaceTime so you can see what's going on the screen.
Is he going to be in Gettysburg?
Am I going to be at Gettysburg?
No, I know you are, but it's rolling throttle.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to be a vendor. They have a setup right there in Vendor Village.
Nice.
What's up, XAN? Good to see you.
Hey, XAN.
D-Rod is in the house. What's going on, D-Rod? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in, man, and hanging out. Oh, yes, she is. I can't wait to see her face when the garage door opens and I pull this thing out.
Are you going to yell, bring that baby out?
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? Be like, yo, doctor, bring that out.
There's going to be a Freshie Lounge, too, at the Rolling Throttle booth at Gettysburg. Got to have a Freshie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So this is it's becoming cool when we do events, and all the bikes sitting there done by Rolling Throttle crew with the Rolling Throttle Secret Sauce Camp. Nice. Let's see. Your logo off center. It's messing with my head. Oh, you talking about that logo? There. Is that better? Is that better, Busted? There you go.
So, speaking of left lane syndicate,
yes.
Last week when I got off your live, I went right to their website that you gave me and ordered stickers.
Yep.
I still have not gotten them yet. I just today got a notification that they were on their way. I was like, wow, talk about a delay. They're probably busy or something, backordered or something. I don't know.
Man. Well,
I should be getting.
Busted, that's StreamYard. I can't fix that. Sorry. But yeah, that's probably coming U.S. mail.
Yeah.
And the Postal Service is, slower than molasses.
Yep.
I mean, I had an order come from East Coastin, which is in New Haven, Connecticut, right? My package went from New Haven, Connecticut to Springfield, Mass. From Springfield, Mass, down to Hartford to New Haven.
What?
To Ansonia, to my house.
When it was right next to you the whole time. Wow, that's crazy shit right there.
That's the U.S. Postal Service for you.
Yep, gotta love them. Yep. Yeah, I got the sticker to put on my windshield. It's a pretty good size sticker. This says left lane is for crime.
Yep. Jay says, who says Jay's been on the road, so that might also be another factor too.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, I got that one. That goes on my helmet. Yeah, that's what's going on my full face.
Mel says U.S. Postal sometimes feels like Pony Express. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Yeah, I know my wife will order stuff, and man, it seems like it takes forever sometimes to come in, and you know, she orders more stuff than I do. I don't order too much of,
So, Mike, if you see an order on your credit card from Trask, don't worry about it.
It's all taken care of. It's okay. It'll be all right.
It's all good. It's all
Yep.
good. It's a
It's all
turbo.
gonna
Don't
be
worry
okay.
about
It's a turbo. Everybody wants a turbo on their bike.
it. Yep. Yeah. You are 1,000% correct there, Drew. 1,000%.
My brother-in-law just retired from UPS, and he hates them. He hates them.
I prefer FedEx
Yeah, yeah.
because FedEx is always there.
My brother-in-law's got a video from his door cam where he had ordered something, and UPS came up. Now, mind you, this guy's worked there for 35 years, okay? Everybody knows him. The video cam showed the guy, UPS guy, taking a box and throwing it up on his deck, throwing it up on his porch, and walking away. He's like, really? Or leave it in the middle of the yard.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, it's probably someone that you pissed off at one point in time.
I can tell you, my UPS driver hates me because
bet.
every time I order from Amsoil,
Oh.
they put 2 cases in one box
Mm-hmm.
and they ship UPS. And that UPS guy must hate me because I'm getting 2 to 3 boxes per order. So that's anywhere from 4 to 6 cases of oil.
How do I go about becoming an Amsoil dealer?
You come just talk to me and I can set you up and give you everything. And then you'd fall that it's like an Amway scam. It becomes part of my downline. Uh-oh, you're in trouble now. The man, the myth, the legend, eyeballs himself. What's up, Drew?
Oh, I figure I'd come on and say what's up since we're going to talk about secret squirrel stuff.
Well, we just say Secret Squirrel. I don't give out any manufacturer names or anything like that. It's the Rolling Throttle Secret Sauce Cam.
Secret Sauce Cam.
Yeah, Big Mike. If Big Mike ever decides to do a cam, I'll put it right now. We'll go and do a one-off secret squirrel setup for his stuff.
Oh, yeah. Not that he's fast enough now.
Yeah, yeah. That bike was get.
Yeah, that bike gets up and goes, and it's also good for touring too.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's wonderful.
He's got one hell of a performance motor with all the happy go fast goodies with it. The Thunder Max tuner, the Sawicki pipe. We're putting on the Recluse clutch on it this week, and he jumps on the bike. He rode out to Milwaukee last year, and while he was there, he says, Sturgis is only a couple days ride. We'll ride out with Crystal and go to Sturgis.
Yeah.
It's out to Sturgis. It says, okay, time to head home to Connecticut.
Wow. That's crazy.
See, Jack's just turned the lights on, Drew.
I'm outside. It's like Mother Nature forgot to pay the electric bill. All right.
Yep, and he's riding out to Sturgis again this year.
I need to find a damn back passenger backrest for my bike. My God, I'm having such a hard time.
And he says, baby, Ohio in May. So he might be going out to Ohio in May.
That's why we have the Freshies Lounge.
Yep.
Hopefully, depending on when he leaves, I might be able to go out to Ohio with him.
Wow.
Which is, what, in a month from now? Ohio Bike Week?
Yeah, the end of May, the beginning of June.
Right before Mobbin.
Yeah, literally a couple weeks before Mobbin.
Hey, I'll be right back. I go see a man about a horse.
Boy, Dixie goes, there's no street lights in West Virginia unless you hit a major city, y'all. Well, there's no lights in where he is in Tennessee either.
No.
So, were you surprised to get my phone call today?
Yeah.
Dr. Harley's Garage, always push the rolling throttle, man.
Yeah, I was surprised. I already got that order in. So I don't know. It's been steady. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting us.
Well, hey, I always say support small businesses, especially ones that are veteran operated, veteran owned.
Yeah. It's just about getting expensive because all the rallies and stuff. So it takes a lot of money just to go to. Let
Yeah.
alone then operate.
Yeah, those spots aren't cheap, especially the large rallies like Daytona, Laconia, Sturgis.
Yeah.
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 I mean, those spots aren't cheap. I think, what do they charge for? What do you got? A 10 by 20 or 10 by 30 slot space?
No, we're now at 50 by 20.
50 by 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's at least 10 grand for the week, right?
You're getting there.
Wow, really?
If
Man.
there's a reason why we don't in Sturgis, we don't go to the dealership because the starting spots out there is like 15 grand.
Ow!
Damn, that hurt.
That's ramen noodles for life at that point, just to
Yeah,
get
right.
that spot.
Yeah, you think about it, that's just a spot that's not getting there. That is not housing. That is not food. That is not it takes a lot of money.
Yeah, that's just the spot
Yeah.
that you have to pay before you even get there. It's not like, well, we'll pay when it's over. This way, after we make our money, we can pay it. No, you got to pay it up front.
Right.
Yeah, in case you don't show up, then they lose that spot, lose that money.
Oh, they don't lose that money because you got to pay for it, and then if you don't show up, guess what? They're going to make money off of it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's non-refundable.
You get your money, and they get everybody else's money if you don't show up. That's crazy. Well, hey,
See,
the way it goes.
Dan says you need to do a lot of lap dances and make up that kind of cash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tweedle better get to work.
Sweeto better do the belly dance or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it was just cool because we did that event this past Saturday. And we had the bikes lined up, and I was like, bro, we like rolling throttle. These are legit rolling throttle built bikes sitting here now. Like,
Did you do a video
what?
of the bikes lined up?
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, how
The
come I didn't?
pictures and video. You gotta like and subscribe to his Instagram, his YouTube, and his Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
I know I'm on YouTube, and I think Instagram. I have to look and see. If not, I'll fucking subscribe to every one of them.
Yeah, he puts out a lot of good shorts, a lot of good reels, plus pictures. Updates everybody on events, new products that they're carrying.
Yeah, I have to double check on what I'm not. I don't believe I wouldn't be not subscribed to anything because.
Oh yeah,
Also,
they will.
Fatlight's got some videos from Saturday. All the bikes outside of Rolling Throttle.
That was the first time Fat Glad ever hung out with Rolling Throttle. Ask him what it's like hanging out with Rolling Throttle.
Oh, I know what it's like.
Yeah,
I'll find out.
The thing, this is nothing against Fat Glad, but Saturday was mild compared to what we normally do. It's like, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get this building to like the type of events we throw in like Daytona and stuff. Like burn the town down.
Yeah.
There's the rolling throttle link to YouTube.
Oh yeah, I just threw the track day video up on the YouTube
Yes, you
channel.
did. I saw that. Crystal was not happy,
No, she wasn't.
but she's got nobody to blame but herself.
Uh, you know how she is. She's just hard on herself. She,
Yes, she is. You know? Yeah, see? Do not miss a rolling throttle event if you can. That's why Mob in the Mountains is like the event to end all events. That is
Yeah, I gotta
such
check that out.
great writing, great hangout. You know,
That's the one that's coming up, right? Pretty soon. Or
June,
July,
July,
June,
July?
June.
June. It's June 18th
June.
through the 22nd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, because I was telling my guys about it. We're trying to get a bunch of our guys to go up. I mean, I'm only right here in Pennsylvania, so it ain't that far.
No, not at all. His dad says Crystal needs to get off the rev limiter.
Well, we talked about that. She gets pissed off when the tire breaks. You know, most people are like, "Oh God, let me get off the throttle." No, she puts more throttle into it. I'm like,
Well,
"You're
what looks really cool is she's fucking smoking up the tire down the track.
yeah." I'm like, "You're great at rollies." Like, you need the hook. If you're spinning, you're not winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dean wants to know when you coming back to Arizona.
I have no clue. Our schedule gets more full by the day. But it's a blessing. It's awesome, but it's also a lot of work. Especially
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
you know how it is. It's 99% of it's just me. So
So I have a question for you. After you do a track day, what maintenance do you do to the bikes after the track day?
well, we gotta make sure that we didn't break any bolts off, nothing rattled out. What's the tires look like? Make sure that we didn't twist anything with the suspension. Go through the fluids. This last time I pulled the spark plugs out and see what they looked like after doing it. Yeah, because it's a lot of stress.
Only
I know.
do you do all four spark plugs or just the two outside ones?
No, lift the tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And because I know we're not like drag bikes, but it's still a lot of stress on the bikes, you know.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. That's why I asked.
Hey, gentlemen, I got to get off this thing. I got some things I got to do before I call
All
her
right.
tonight.
Good to see you again, PA. Thanks for hanging out and coming on.
And we will see you guys in Gettysburg.
Yes, sir.
We're going to party.
Absolutely.
We're going to party like a boat with a hole in it.
Thank you, Jack, for another $9.99 super chat.
Later,
Really
guys.
appreciate it.
What is behind the bars? Yeah, the one. So she's like, I'm going to run without traction control on. I gotta give it to her. She rode the shit out of that bike. It went from right lane to the left side of the lane, back to the right side of the lane.
She learned really quick how awesome traction control is.
Oh no, she said she had more fun without.
Why do you think all the pro stock guys and pro mod guys run traction control? Help them stay straight down the track.
I'm just trying to keep up with everybody. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Everybody has fun doing it. Now Tweedle, you know, you guys know how I am. Like I'm gonna run the shit out of my stuff, and Tweedle ends up sending me a reel, and then I end up talking to the dude, and now I got me, Tweedle, Crystal, and Dallas locked into a race.
So grudge match.
Yep.
That's all right. So what's your favorite bike, Drew?
what's my favorite bike?
Yep.
Man, that is a hard one because I love motorcycles and like every class has an awesome bike.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
This
And
might surprise. All right, this might surprise people. My favorite Harley is a Deuce. Yep, it handles like shit. It rides like shit, but I just love the look of it. Um, it just from factory, it's got an awesome look to it.
see, I'm going to shock you. My favorite Harley, style wise, for a modern day motorcycle, would be the Rocker C. A lot of people don't like those. I like them.
Well, so they took a lot of Deuce influence into the Rocker C influence.
Yeah,
So,
I like the fact that they mounted the fender on the swing arm and the passenger pillion was up off the fender.
yeah.
I like that. I like it had it was very modern chopper style bike with the fat back tire and a skinny front tire. But a lot of people didn't like it. So welcome, Rhiannon M. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming in and hanging out tonight. Hopefully you like it and enjoy it. Yeah. Mike says he might be getting an O2 Deuce. He's speaking your language right now, Drew.
So the Deuce is what got me into Harleys. And it's a typical story about, kid comes along, you have to get rid of your motorcycle, but that's the only way. I just miss that bike. I love that bike. So
Yeah. Cool. So if you have any any questions about maintenance on Harleys, anything like that, Rand, please feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer your questions for you. I have Drew, the owner of RollingThrottle.com here on with me tonight. I don't know how long he's going to hang out, but he's here. If you got any questions about products on the Rolling Throttle website, he's the man to ask. He's the man to talk to.
Oh, I forgot to add one thing about what we do when we come off the track. I pulled the data out of the tuner.
Not the tuner, it's an ECU.
I'm not getting too complicated with people, but yeah.
The Thunder Max.
Out of the Thunder Max, I looked at the data.
There you go.
See, these guys are spoiled because we'll be at the track and stuff starts happening, and then oh shoot, the track's slick. All right, let me retard the time, pull some power out of it at the beginning, so we're not busting tires. Like these guys are spoiled. Like,
Hey, what's up, Steve Tuner? Good to see you tonight, man. Thanks for swinging in and hanging out. So I'm all excited about Hannah's bike. I can't wait to take it for a road test. That's going to be a lot of fun.
yeah, because I have a very specific road test I need you to do on it. So
I'm pretty sure you do. Launch it on the two-step a couple times.
Let's see what this thing will do.
His replacement PV4 showed up. Oh, right on. Good for you. Nice. Yeah, do you have NDAs for people to sign?
Dallas, did you sign an NDA? Yeah, he knows I'll freaking kick him in the balls.
Hey, that's the good thing of me not filming any of Hannah's bike because people would start, what cam did you put in that? I can't say it's a Rolling Throttle secret sauce cam, So I'm not filming it, so I won't have that question come up.
Yeah, it is. It's all you do is just contact me like, hey, I need one of your cam kits. And I'll be like, all right. I'll ask a few questions and then we'll get you a cam kit.
Yep. Another customer came by today for a consultation. He's got a 96 cubic inch bike and he was wondering about what cam and everything. And I'm like, okay, I know how he rides. So I know which cam to get for him that, will be perfect just for him. So, and you're not a woods dealer, huh?
Me? No.
Yeah. Is there
No.
anything that's equivalent to the Woods 222 for twin cam?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So if he pulls the trigger, you and I are going to talk.
Okay.
Roland Frontal is the preferred vendor for the Dr. Harley garage. Hands down.
Yep. Dr. Harley Garage is my number one customer. So
Stop it. I just like supporting family and veteran owned businesses. You know?
no, I think you're gonna like this cam kit. So
Good night, Big Mike. Love you, brother. Probably see you Friday afternoon. Maybe we'll do dinner before I take off on your bike.
he's the man. I love him.
I'm picking up his bike. Bringing it to the shop on Friday.
We doing some? You doing some cool shit to it, or?
Yeah, finally getting that Apex clutch installed.
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be a world of difference.
Yep. I did learn something though with the Apex clutch system.
What?
If you have a clutch saver, whether it's from Mueller or Advan Black or any other one, you cannot use it with the Apex Recluse clutch. It does not separate the clutch plates far enough for them to fully disengage. I was having a problem with Spaceball, so I called Recluse. I talked to them, and they says, "Well, what else do you have in that, transmission?" I was like, "Well, I got an Advan Black clutch saver." They said, "What's that?" It's the same thing as the Mueller. It's like, yeah, get rid of that because you're not getting enough throw to push the plates apart because it's a 15 disc plate instead of the 9 disc.
Right.
So I had to convert back and uninstall the clutch saver to go with that clutch system. So
Yeah, Tweedle found out about that too.
oh,
Yeah.
he's got an Apex clutch now?
No. Like I redid his stuff, and that thing's screaming so hard that the clutch saver was screwing up his clutch basket. I was like, get rid of it. He got rid of it and just put heavy springs in there, and it fixed the problem. He's like, I'll be damned. I was like, yeah.
I think I'm going to put a combination of red and silver springs in Mike, like I did on Spaceballs, because all red is up to 200 horse, and Mike is not even. It's like from 170 to 200 horse. So the combination of the two, I think, will be perfect for Mike's bike.
Oh, saw my first cryo heat transmission fail.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'll be damned.
Was it third gear?
Yeah. Yep,
Why does third gear?
on a 220 horsepower bike.
Well, they don't make transmissions strong enough to handle that kind of horsepower. Yeah, 100 ponies per cylinder. Yeah, Corey says it's always third gear. Yes, it is. Because that's what a lot of people do, a lot of heavy pulls on that gear. Good night, Dallas. I'm glad you enjoyed the live stream tonight. It's good to see you hanging out. Can't wait to hang out with you at Mob in the Mountains.
Yeah. Good luck tomorrow, Dally.
Boss Hoss, they have a different type of transmission. than the Harley.
Yeah. We got a different motor, totally different everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's like the ultimate redneck motorcycle. Let's build a motorcycle around a car engine.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I remember the V8 trikes that were there at Smoky Mountain by you.
Yeah.
Those things were pretty cool. You know, 350s, 305s, 289s on a trike with wheelie bars. I was like, now we're talking. Papa Willie would enjoy having a set of wheelie bars.
And even the motorcycles have reverse to help you back them up.
Ooh. Corey's got a good question. Any thoughts on converting a diaphragm clutch to spring the coil springs? Well, if you get a recluse clutch, you get rid of that diaphragm and you do have coil springs. And if you have an M8, you have 3 coil springs instead of a diaphragm.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying. But again, the problem is the transmission gears are not manufactured to handle that much horsepower and torque that is being applied to some of these bikes. As Drew found out,
Yeah.
personally and with a customer.
Oh, it's fucking third gear. Luckily, I had enough power to go from second to fourth.
Yes. Well, a lot of people sit there and says, well, building a high performance build, whether it's a car or a bike, that's expensive. No, that's the cheap part. Maintaining it and repairing it and feeding it, that's the expensive part.
Yep. Yeah, the cost of ownership is really expensive.
Yes. Yes. When I had my race car, after a race weekend, I'm changing oil in the motor, the trans, the differential, changing out injectors because I would take the injectors out, put freshly cleaned and balanced injectors in, send those injectors out, they get cleaned and balanced and repaired if need be. And then, the cycle all starts over the following week. And then other things that come up that you don't realize in maintenance. Oh, man. Absolutely, Cupcake. Do you need the link? There it is.
Yeah, HD. I don't break bikes. I've never broken a bike or broken a part. So.
Yeah. No. They just tend to. What's a good word for it?
Malfunction.
They give into your will, and more like give up to your will and pressure. They can't make stuff to outlast Drew. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But yeah,
that's why belts are for pants and chains are for motorcycles.
Yeah, we're to that point. We're gonna have to start putting some chains on these bikes.
Yep. And horsepower, it's how fast you hit the wall. Torque is how far you take the wall with you.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yeah. So I mean, I've kept my big horsepower stuff on a belt, but I'll tell you the problem you're gonna run into is that cush drive.
Yep.
Because that is the weak point right there. These new belts will handle it, but I can literally I would put a new cush drive in, make like a handful of hits, and you could walk back there, and my rear pulley is like a steering wheel because I have smashed the cush so bad.
And that's with the upgraded cush.
Yep.
Understandable. What's up there, Mr. Cupcake?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Good to see you tonight. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be on a few minutes. I'm getting ready to drop that cylinder head on that Road Glide that you and me talked about.
Yep.
I'm not gonna get details. I was doing other things in the garage stuff, and
It's
I'm
a
gonna drop
it's
that.
a it's a can of worms.
It is. It is. And thank you again. I'm not gonna, get into it, but thank you again.
Oh, my pleasure.
But and even the owner is like, yeah, I just want to get it running again. Just do that. And I was like, okay. So I was taking a minute break here as I was doing this and that. Thought I'd jump on and say hello to everybody before I drop
Yep.
that head on. I don't want to chit chat while I'm dropping a head on because I got to torque it, and then you got to do that 90-degree deal and stuff. I want to make sure it's all right. And
Yep. What's going on, Bill? The long lost non-Sawicki pipe rolling throttle family guy is here.
Yeah, I know he shows up every time without the freaking Sawicki on.
hey, Drew, I got a question for Drew. Who's buying the first ice cream cone, you or me?
I'm definitely I screw ice cream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get a picture of you and me eating an ice cream cone though and mobbing.
I got a picture of Drew eating ice cream, but I'm
I know
not
you
allowed
do,
to
but
show it
I want a
anymore.
picture of me and him eating not the same ice cream cone. He's gonna have his. I'm gonna have mine.
Okay,
Well,
not that kind of event. So
hang on. I mean,
Right.
if we're going up it by eating ice cream, we might as well eat the same one.
yeah,
Well, we'll discuss that in mobbing.
Bill's waiting to win it first. Well, Bill, just because you're here tonight, you're getting double points because there's no members live Saturday because I'll be at the comedy night. So you got double points for tonight. Well, you got points for tonight and then points for Saturday. Not just 1 point for Saturday. You get every point you're entitled to at your membership level.
Hey Doc, we all knew that. You could have made Bill feel special because he came in late. He's getting double points just because he came in late. You could have made him feel
special.
good. Yeah.
He is special. He rides on the short bus and all that.
Hey, Drew, Drew was talking about belt drive stuff. I got that 2007 Fat Boy, low miles. I put new tires stuff on it. I'm scared to pull a whole shot on that thing because it's a 200 rear tire.
Yeah.
And that little bitty skinny belt. I'm like, do I really want to try that?
Oh shoot! Yeah, full send that thing.
Hey, set it at 3,700 to $4,000. Dump that clutch and send it.
I mean, it's 2007. It's only got it had what did I tell you? 730 miles when I bought it a few years ago. It's got 1,200 on it now. But it's like, and I've done a little work. I was like, man, I just want to just set that clutch on fire. I was like, man, is that belt gonna hold? It probably would.
Oh, it holds more than you think, but you just gotta realize if something breaks, that's where you know where to start to beef the thing up. So.
Yep.
If I keep the bike, I might switch it to chain drive if I redo the motor and stuff on it. But I don't know. We'll see. But
So
a lot of people want it.
There's a guy that comes to the track on, I think it's like a 9 or 10 Fat Boy. He runs like 6 second, 8 miles for that thing. That Fat Boy gets down the track
with a belt drive.
No. You're putting too much shock in the system at that time.
Right.
But Arlen Ness has a new chain conversion system that you don't have to cut all the primary and do all that stuff with. A lot of guys are running it right now and having good success with it.
Nice.
My 20, I'm not fancy like you guys. My newest bike is my 2010 Ultra, limited. I bought it brand new. That's my baby. I travel on anything, all the stuff. But my 2005 bagger, it was all beefed up, belt drive, but that was still had the wider belt and stuff. So I didn't scare me a bit to pull hole shots and stuff like that. But I'm looking at that 200 rear tire on that Fat Boy with a, what was that, 3/4 inch, 1 inch belt or whatever. It's like, damn, I might.
Yeah, they're Kevlar line too, so they're strong.
Oh, they're very strong. I mean, I changed one with my uncle's stuff on a Harley This, when they had a wider belt, had 110,000 miles on it. Didn't break or anything like that. Guys had changed it, and that belt still didn't have no cracks or nothing in it because it was well maintained. As far as adjustments, stuff like that. But you could flex that thing, stuff. It didn't see no cracks in it or nothing.
Yeah, these Kevlar belts will take a lot. There's a lot more than what people think.
Busted. Welcome tonight as a new member at the nurse level. Got you your points for tonight and for next week, or for Saturday, I should say, because again, no members live on Saturday. I will be at the event for the comedy night to support the children's burn camp here in Connecticut. So it's going to be awesome. Welcome, Busted. Glad you're here as a member.
That's a good cause too, Doctor. You're doing stuff that comedy club thing.
Yep. I think Rhodey's coming down. I think Corey is coming down. Big Mike and Dr. J are coming with Mel and I. So we're going to have a great time.
I'm not allowed to come.
You were invited.
I'm not allowed.
Well, no, because it's comedy club, so he doesn't smile or laugh. So that's the reason you can't go.
I would have sat Drew on the front row, right in the center, in front of the comedian.
And then it probably would end up us having a conversation.
With Doctor or with the comedian?
With the comedian.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Like, what's so funny about that? I do it all the time.
Yep. Okay, so Rhodey might not be able to, but Corey's planning on it. Right on. Be a good time. It really is. I this will be my third year in a row going, and I always have a lot of fun. It's a night out. And Mel and I have a lot of fun at it. Get a couple laughs in, a couple cocktails, and away we go. I mean, It's really a good time.
Hey, Drew, I have a question. I know it's your shing-dang at Mob and stuff. I booked my campsite. I got to look at that. I think it's 52 or whatever stuff like that. I have no idea where everybody's at. Everyone says, well, I'm staying with this guy or that person, stuff like that. Do you get a map? Do you get any kind of map or anything where everybody's at? Because, I'm staying, okay, I'm by the woods and not too far from the pisser, which is a good thing, but like, I got to bring a golf cart with me on the back of my Harley to drive around to.
Sure, why not?
No, this campground's not that big.
No.
Okay.
And we'll have a central location up by the lighthouse for all of us to hang out. There'll be a fire pit there, some Adirondack chairs, and we'll be hanging out up there having a good time.
Hey, as long as I wake up the next morning, if I'm laying on the ground somewhere, I can look up and say, okay, I'm awake.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. I don't know the way they got it laid out. It's kind of. It's just easy. You're with everybody. I don't know how to explain it. You'll understand when you get there.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, like I said before, I'm going to be in a tent. My 60-year-old ass. But if I got a bad storm, I'm going to be camping underneath your camper, underneath it.
Wow, DDK, some of us said they got kicked out of the campground.
Yeah, DDK. Tweedle kicked DDK out.
Wow.
Why?
Oh, because Tweedle won't think of anybody but Tweedle.
You ain't kicking my ass out of the campground. I just paid for it.
All right, we're trying to make sure everybody's got their places, and Tweedle forgot about DDK, and he's like, "Well, sorry, about your luck. You're out of here." So,
is that guy? I mean, there's a shitload of us coming. It seems like. I mean, is it sold out?
I mean, you think about it, right?
The campground's sold out.
DDK lets Tweedle use his lift in his garage and his tools, and then he kicks him out. Dan, if I was you, I would tell Tweedle you can never come over and use my lift and tools again. Work out in the grass and the dirt.
If it's sold out and you got a tent, I say, you know what? You can put your tent in my spot, next to me or something like that. They're big enough. Just, give me, $10, $20 or split in half or whatever.
Yeah, we got. I don't know how many are going to show up, but what we've gotten people telling us, like who's coming, we're
Mhm.
looking around at probably 1,000 people.
No,
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
I'm hearing 60, 70 people and this and that. You're talking 1,000 people. That's a lot of fucking people.
Yep.
yep.
2 campgrounds filled up. Hotels are filling up.
Well, I forgot about that because there is
The
other
town of
campgrounds. There is
Summersville
other, yeah. And I
is
am.
is
We're at.
loving this.
I'm sorry, doctor. We are at Somerville, right? The main
Yep.
campground. That's where I got my thing at. Somerville something resort or something.
Lighthouse Lake Resort.
Yeah,
Yeah, something
Summersville,
like that.
Summersville Lake Retreat and Lake House.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's where I'm at. And
So I have a question, Dan. Do you have a place to stay at Mobbin?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's been taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, but the other thing you got to think, Greg. That's my home state, hometown. So we'll have a lot of people from in-state coming and hanging out
Okay.
with us and riding also.
Well, I'm really looking forward to meeting all you guys. I mean, we've been talking on these shows and stuff for quite a few years here and stuff like that, and it's gonna be nice to meet. I mean, there's gonna be quite a few people I've met in the past and this and that, but you guys and stuff like that I haven't, and I'm looking forward to that. And man, last time I was in West Virginia, I was a kid, never ridden. Yeah, I want to do some riding out there,
Oh, we will.
and because I'm gonna take a little extra time. As I have an aunt that's ill, real bad and stuff. My mom's sister that lives in Virginia, Manassas, so I'm gonna go visit her too. When I leave there, I'll go visit her before I come home. So
There you go. When last year, I think I went through 5 tanks of gas on the Softail.
Yeah.
That was only every 90 miles I had to get gas.
it's about 650-mile ride for me. So I'm thinking 4 gas stops, but I'll probably go down because I got to go down by Cincinnati area and stuff like that, and I'm still planning it out a little bit. Stop with Jamin,
Yeah.
and then unaffiliated because I'm part of unaffiliated and the Roadhouse crew and stuff.
Yep.
And there's 2 other guys. I can't think of their names right now for ungodly reason, but sorry if you're watching. We're all going to meet there at Jamin's, and I think they're going to get there Tuesday and then ride in Wednesday. I said, well, I don't know if I can get Tuesday off, so I'm still planning that all out. Well, I can work that because it's 5 hours to Jamin's. So
Big Mike, Dr. J, Mel, and I, we're rolling out Big Mike's house about 4 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and we will be there roughly just after lunchtime on Wednesday. So,
well, that's what I'm thinking too. If I just ride straight through, if I can't go to Jamin's and stuff like that, it's 10 hours, something like that, almost 11 hours. Straight, and that's not including gas stops and this and that and stuff.
Eva Rick says they stop if you ride out with that. Follow that.
Oh yeah, Evil. I'm sorry. I apologize, Evil. Evil's one of them. I'm sorry, I've been drinking a little bit and working and stuff, and I forgot. Yeah, Evil Rick and Evo. Who's the other one?
XAN.
XAN. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a good time. I got some good rides planned out. So if you don't know, the running joke is we got Rolling Throttle Tours, thanks to Dr. J.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to go see Mothman because of Mel. Mel wants to go see Mothman. So we got that's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a good one because we're going to go see
Mothman.
Now, Drew, you're planning that ride. Would that be like a Friday or would it be the Saturday, or is that still up in the roll there?
I think I have rides on Thursday. I think that's a Friday ride. That's what that one is.
Yeah, Mothman is Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday, is that where we're going back up to Snowshoe and the Talon?
Yep. Seneca Rocks and around that way. Yep,
Yep,
that's an awesome ride. It's a beautiful ride.
it is.
Because if I
Uh,
leave Wednesday morning and it's 10 plus hours, whatever, I'm getting older stuff. It may take me a little longer, whatever. I'd ride straight through. I'm gonna be tired at night, but I want to be there get one of them fucking hot dogs that doctor's gonna bring me.
the
That he
Blackies.
brags about these fucking hot dogs. Well, I'm only gonna have so many Wednesday nights, so I gotta be there to get one of them hot dogs. But I'm gonna be tired and shit like that. But I'll still play and party with the best of yous. But
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, so Drew, the oil change kit that is for the raffle came in today.
Oh.
It's sitting aside, and it's not getting touched until we leave for mobbing. It's got 5 quarts of oil and an oil filter in black.
You are the man, Doc. You are the man.
I
is
promise
it a
you,
black? Is it a black or a chrome oil filter?
black.
Ah, shit. Well, I'll just change my oil in my bagger then before I go.
Well, you know what they
No
say.
black filter. I don't
You know
want
what
no
they
black
say.
filter on there.
Once you go black filters, you can't go back.
Yeah.
Chrome.
It's not an 88 Tour Glide where the oil filter was underneath the bike that screwed up in the middle.
No.
You didn't see it.
Chrome.
Good night,
Dang,
Busted.
how old are you, Greg? 120? You and Dan best friends? Like, what's going on here? Chrome.
I'm 59. I'm going to be 60. Well, next January I'll be 60. But yeah.
You're not even that old to be worried about Chrome.
And I still have hair.
Well, it's
I don't have a chrome dome.
It's 5 quarts of Amsoil, Greg.
Well, I only need 4, 3.5.
Well, it's a
Change
5
it
quart
for?
oil change kit.
You know what? Hey, if I come out there and if I win that, I'll put that black oil filter on that bike if you change it for me while we're out there.
I'm on vacation. Hey, Drew, what do I do on vacation?
Not shit.
Right.
Bingo.
Nah, I'm gonna do a through hole oil change on her. I got a little noise in my primary I noticed last year, and I need to check that out a little bit.
Dan goes, well, shit, I'm older than him too. Dan, there's not many people who's older than you. Even Pope Francis was younger than you.
Yeah, I heard the Vatican called Dan for an interview.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, Dan took Mother Nature to his junior prom.
Yeah.
Is he Catholic? I found that funny, Drew. I'm sorry.
Well, Greg,
Vatican called him.
hang on. Like,
Love you, Dan.
if you can't take joking like this, don't come to Mobbing the Mountains. That's because that's all we do.
Exactly. You know what?
Yep.
You know what? I can give it out. You better be able to take it because I can take it. A lot of people give me shit and stuff like that, and I can take it. But I'm gonna give it right back because the worst person in the world can give me crap, and I give it back to them. They take it personal. We got an issue.
Yeah. Well, Dean, you got to understand. It says wait till you hit 60. You understand? Dan just turned 160 years old.
Yeah.
So somebody's taking
Yes,
that
he
death
did,
benefit.
Corey. He took her
Somebody's taking his
virginity
death
on Prom
benefit.
Night.
Yeah. So somebody's still collecting his Social Security checks, and he's not there.
Yep.
I asked him if he was the 302-year-old collecting Social Security.
Yeah. Even Donald Trump wants to meet that guy. That's what he said.
XAN busted, went to bed.
Buster works a lot of hours and stuff.
Yes, he does. Busy man. Good dude.
I've met him twice and stuff. He's down there in Southern Illinois and met him in Oklahoma. Man, I like Buster a lot.
Yeah.
Him, me, and Bedlam, we're supposed to hook up one of these days, do a Mississippi River ride, Southern Illinois up and stuff, and meet him up there at Poopies. And Doc, that was one that I wanted to bring up. You want to go to Eureka Springs? I've been out many. I've never been to Spring Fling.
Yeah.
I actually have a timeshare and branch stuff, but I go to Oklahoma and I do, cat house and this and that stuff like that. If you
Yeah.
want to do the springtime next year or down the road, halfway there, it's about 10-hour ride, 9-10-hour ride from my house.
Oh, okay.
You're more welcome to stay here and stuff like that. If you can ride from there to here, next morning we get up, whatever, and then ride and stuff.
Yeah, right on. It won't be next year because next year the only thing I'm doing is Sturgis, and so it'll be like a year or two after that. That's on the bucket list. Gene Kelly, what's going on? Good to see you, man.
Because, that area.
Oh, he's in Eureka Springs right now. Good for you.
Good. Yeah, Spring Fling's this weekend, man. Yeah, Spring Fling is this weekend, I think.
Yep. That is a bucket list for me, Gene. Probably within the next 3 to 4 years, I will be out at Spring Fling for Eureka Springs. Guarantees. Oh, he ate at the Cat House tonight. Nice. How's the food? Was it good?
Oh,
I hear it's good.
Yeah, Jeff will take care of you. 2 years ago, me and Bedlam, you've seen him out there and stuff like that. Now I've been down there through there before, but 2 years ago, I went down to St. Louis, met up with Bedlam stuff, and we stopped here and there, and we made it to the Cat House, and we're gonna ride down to Adams Campground. But it was kind of late in the day and stuff, met Jeff, the owner, and stuff like that. He took care of us, fed us, this, that. We paid for our stuff. But we started drinking this stuff. I said, man, it's getting dark. I said, we can't take these old back roads through 23. It's up and down. It's like, Jeff's like, well, my place is upstairs. They're taking stuff. He goes, let me make some phone calls. Man, he got us a great deal on I don't know if it's a Days Inn or something like that, but it was like a hotel spread out. We didn't find out the next day. We parked our bikes in front of our place, but they actually have a place there that's gated and locked. They give you a code, and it's got cameras and everything to put your bikes in, stuff like that. Issues, but Jeff took care of us. And I tell you what, we played and partied hard that night.
Nice. Good night behind the bars. Thanks for hanging out tonight for as long as you did. Really appreciate you. You spoke to Jeff and Angelina. The food was amazing. Okay.
Yeah, they got great food there. There's another bar there too on 23. I can't think of it. They actually posted something for the Spring Fling. I've never been in there, but they said it's a really good place too with food. But
good night,
we stayed at the Crescent Hotel. I went on ghost hunts. Well, last time we were in Eureka Springs.
Well, I hear the Cat House is haunted too.
The Cat House is awesome. The Cat House is awesome. I mean, because you got great service, great food, and the women, of course, they and usually Adams, because I go to Adams. I've been there 3 or 4 times now.
Yep.
They bring the Cat House girls there. I mean, they're basically half naked. They ain't naked, but they're it's like
I like half naked women.
Yeah.
I like to look. I won't lie. Mel knows it.
You're not a man if you don't look, and if your woman doesn't, appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm married, but I'm not dead. You know what I mean?
I guarantee your woman's looking at them other men too.
Probably, and I don't care.
And the men ain't walking around half naked, but I mean, they're going to be at the Walmart and say, "Ooh, man, that's a good-looking man there."
Good night, Cal Fire. Thanks for hanging out tonight, darling. Love you. Much love, respect to you, and Fat Glide.
Well, I'm going to get back to work, Doc.
All right, get back to work. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for popping in. We're going to be ending this shortly anyways because we've been at over 2 hours tonight.
Drew, it's late at night. What are you working on tonight? This late at night?
Making sure everything, all the orders are in. That way, everybody has it first thing in the morning, so I can get.
Oh, is that what it is for orders and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the customer order his parts today, and I had Drew on the phone.
Well, thanks for having me on for a few minutes and stuff like that. I didn't expect to stay on this long, so I still got to drop this cylinder head off and
no worries
on there and torque it down and stuff.
Yep.
You know how it is, Doc. You got to 2 different torque specs and then twist them 90 degrees.
Absolutely.
Later, Doc.
Later. Thanks, Drew. Have a good evening, brother.
See you later, Drew.
All right, everybody. I want to give a special shout out here to HDAV Traveler. Not once, but twice with the $9.99 super chats. Big Mike 135 gifting out 5 intern level memberships tonight. Thank you very much. And welcome, Bustin' Knuckles, to the Dr. Harley Inner Circle. Hope you enjoyed the members only content and the members only lives that we do normally Saturdays at 8 p.m. But this Saturday and next Saturday, there will not be one because this Saturday I'm at the Comedy Night. Next Saturday is my 29th wedding anniversary, and Mel and I are going to be off heeing and sheeing in a historic bed and breakfast. All right.
Woo, doggy.
Big thanks to Drew from Rolling Throttle for coming on. Big thanks to Greg McBee for coming on, and also PA Biker and everybody else. Yep.
Busted, I'll be in touch with you.
Yep. And big thanks to everybody in the site chat hanging out for us with the 2 hours and 5 minutes tonight. Really appreciate you all. Much love, honor, and respect. Until the next time, I want you to live the best life you can. Ride often and ride hard.
Be safe.